The whole case, bro. This shit because of you, my boy. The whole case because of Woody. Some sucker shit this nigga did to nut them. Some sucker shit.
What's up? True Empire TV. Now let's get right into it. I'm listening to Thug, and I agree with academics. I see a man that's hurt, a man who just, because if Thug is sitting in this chair, he's not understanding. Like, man, you should be happy you free, my brother. You over here talking about this one's a rat, that one's a rat. You got to keep it player, keep it gangster. Gangster for who? You know, even if you're keeping it gangster for yourself, man, keep a lot of that stuff in for yourself. You don't got to call. You just sitting there calling this one a rat, that one a rat. I did this for that one. You know, Thug is not understanding, and maybe we not understanding. Maybe he is hurt. Maybe he does have pain. But Thug, we just listened to jail phone calls back to back. You dissing everybody. You diss Lil Durk. You diss Little Baby. You diss Drake. You diss Future. You diss Rollo. You diss everybody you can diss. You diss your girl. My nigga, you even diss Mariah Scientist. Let's be real. I know she want to forgive you because that's your girl, but you dissed her. You diss Gunna. You diss Glorilla. You did not keep it P. A real P do not talk about people. And a lot of these people you said helped you. You said Wham helped you. You said Wham dropped bag loads of money to your mom. But you sat on the phone and talked about Wham like a dog. Like, come on. Thug, you gotta really be like, you know what? I don't think nobody would have felt like this if we never heard the jail calls. I think if you sat in that chair, that same interview, and you was talking like that, we would have felt you more. Because, especially when you said, you know, the whole thing started because of Little Woody. And you know what? Little Woody did say that. He did say it started because of him and his boys or whatever. But he had to tell on people so he don't go to jail. He didn't want to go to jail. But this is what I'm saying, though. We understand that part. We happy you made it home. That's the part we happy about. But when the jail call come out and you call Glorilla, you call, you basically call Little Baby stupid. You know what I'm saying? You diss Little Durk. You basically diss Drake when he got on your joint when you was locked up. He was on your song when you was locked up, trying to help you boost your stuff up, but you dissed him. You diss Future because he didn't say free Thug. Why you diss him for saying that? He don't gotta say that. Some dudes don't want to see their boys locked up. Another thing, Gunna. You want Gunna to do what again? You want him to stay solid with who? With you? How? Nothing you said on them jail calls was solid. You sat in the room talking to police for damn near 2-3 hours. That's not playing. That's not a man to me. That's not a man to me. Like, you, listen, I know plenty of dudes who've been locked up. I've been locked up before. Now, I might not did a lot of time, but I've been locked up before, man. I didn't get on them jail calls and was like, you know, Mom, I got to get out of here. You might as well have a call like that. But I never got on the jail call and was upset, even at my baby mama. Like, listen, that's not P, yo. That was not P. You're right. Maybe you didn't tell on somebody, didn't go to jail, but you mentioned names. In the streets, that's a no-no too. That's cold. Don't ask OG sitting in the chair if you broke the code. Nah, player. Because if you gotta ask somebody, did you break the code? That means you broke the code. Facts. Little Woody knew he broke the code. That's why he was like, fuck it, I'm a rap. So Little Woody definitely broke the code, but at the same time, at least he's living his truth. He knows what he did. But you don't want to admit it, that you was sitting with your chick Nigga, you dissed Mariah while you was in jail. Chicks was coming to see you, right? When your mans came to see you, you was telling your mans how you don't even trust Mariah the scientist. You was saying like, you know what I mean? She be too on you. Crazy, right? It's crazy. 2025. Gunna kept his mouth quiet. Gunna went on, did his career. I ain't even gonna lie to you. If Gunna's a breadwinner, why two of the biggest guys gotta go down? For what? Okay, you might be right about that. If YSL is not a gang and Gunna said it's a gang, then yeah, you right. Gunna snitch. So I get it. I get the fight. I can't even lie about that part. Yes. But again, this is a man, you want him to do life in jail because of what again? You want him to show honor and loyalty for what again? Man, listen, there's no loyalty, no honor amongst no thieves, none of that. That same saying is for everything in the game. There's no loyalty and no honor. You didn't hear what he said? They bang each other chicks, they do that to each other. That's not honor. That's not loyalty. You said Little Woody was stealing. This is how the whole beef started. You said he stole nuts. He stole nuts jewelry. And then when he didn't realize it was nuts jewelry. He felt crazy about doing it. So he tried to pretend like some dudes robbed Nuts' vehicle and took the jewelry. But Little Woody took the jewelry. And then he gave it back because he knew it would be troubles and consequences, which did happen. And that's real in the streets because if you did something and you was down with the other guys, they didn't have to be there for any drama. Just because, you stood by Woody's side. You should have never stood by no nigga that's not loyal. He broke in somebody's car to steal. Nobody honors a thief. I don't know how that's P, how that's player. I don't know where they get that from. That's not playing. That's not P. Another thing, I think we need to leave the street shit alone, Thugger. I think you really need to take a break. You might have to walk away from Mariah Scientist. You might have to just chill out for a second. I think another thing too, y'all gotta remember, Thug was on a lot of drugs before he got locked up. So y'all looking at a young Thug who's basically off drugs, who's more clear-minded, and he probably don't even remember half the shit that he did when he was in the streets with these guys. He probably don't even remember saying shit to Lil Woody and all of them. He said he felt like he was Michael Jackson. So I don't know, man. I listened to the interview. My take on it was Thug need therapy. Thug should go to therapy. You let me know what's your take on it. Comment down below.
What the fuck you mean move forward, man? You want me to just get out of jail like these pussy ass niggas and just go forward and don't speak on shit? Just go forward and live my life. Just woody do. Yeah, I got blessed. They let me out of jail. Woody do. Woody. I can't. I don't know, man. 2 years trying to be healing, bro. You not talking. How the fuck I'm a heal in the midst of the fire? How I'm a heal in fire?
True Empire TV.